Hi there, I am Keisha L. Allen. And so today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about activity versus productivity, because in today's business, a marketplace, whether you're an entrepreneur or a professional, it is so easy to get caught up in a bunch of activities that do not produce results. At the end of the day, I always tell people you really want to make sure that every activity can be tied back to a goal. It can be tied back to an objective. And most importantly, it can be tied back to the overarching vision of the organization or the department that you're in. You know, in today's hustle and bustle world where we have so much access to information, we have so much access to technology, it is so freaking easy, and everybody got an idea. I always tell my teams when I'm working with them and we're doing strategic planning, I always say, look, at the end of the day, ideas are a dime a dozen. Like, I can get an idea anywhere, but what is hard to find is somebody that can actually take the idea and implement it and put action behind it. And so what I'm challenging you today is to start sorting through your ideas. Start picking those ideas that actually align with the vision, that actually align with goals and objectives, and then use those. And one of the things too, you have to quantify every activity. A lot of times we just do stuff just because it sounds good, or just because it looks good on paper, or just because it sounds good when we're reporting it back to leadership, and that's no good. Because at the end of the day, you as an employee, you as an entrepreneur, you are being judged on the results that you are able to produce. And so what I challenge you all, and we're going to wrap this up, what I challenge you all is to devise a plan. Not enough people spend enough time being strategic. Because we have so much access to information. Somebody says this is the 10 ways to build an event. Guess what? You take all 10 ways and you run with it. Neither of the 10 ways is efficient or effective for you and your business, your personality, the way you're called to do things. And so now you find yourself just running. And you look at the end result. You haven't gotten the number of people you want. You haven't produced the results that you want. So make sure that every activity can be quantified. Every activity, again, is tied to the vision, the mission, as well as every goal and objective. It's tied back to that, and you aren't just doing so. When people bring creative ideas or they bring a bunch of activities to you, you're able to look back at the goals. You're able to look back at the objectives and say, that's a great activity, but it doesn't fit. And so with that being said, I'm challenging you guys to start planning right now. Start reviewing your activities and scrapping those things that really don't make a difference to the end result, and really start to quantify exactly what it is that you're trying to produce, and really get clear on what activities are producing bottom line results. Everything else, scrap it, because this is where we get into a place to where we struggle with balance, between work-life balance. It's because we have a whole bunch of activity but not enough results. With that, y'all, I'm going to get out of here. That's your snippet of activity versus productivity. Measure. Plan. Do you hear me? If it is not measurable, do not do it.